all, I'm Indu, Speech Language Pathologist from Enliven Therapy Center, Bangalore. You could be a parent wondering how it's possible for my child to benefit from online speech therapy or tele-speech therapy services. Does online speech therapy really work for very young kids or kids with certain conditions like autism or attention deficit hyperactivity disorders, etc.? There is a good news for you. Researchers have proven that online speech therapy is as effective as traditional therapy. The main difference between the traditional therapy and online speech therapy service is the way it is delivered. Now, let's see some of the differences between them. In-person therapy, mostly the therapist and the child are in a speech therapy room where the therapist does different activities with the child to help him progress from the current level. In online speech therapy, here the therapist, the child and the caretaker are involved in activities. The caretaker provides the support. Here, the parent or the caretaker learn a lot and are able to apply the tips and ideas in day-to-day communication with the child. Hence, carryover of therapy is significantly better. In-person therapy, here the toys, books, flashcards are shared with the child. In online therapy, the therapist may show some toys or the child is asked to use the toys from home during sessions. Books are being read as in-person therapy. Also, online activities and games are shared according to the child's age. There are numerous apps which we use to make the child understand different concepts. It's easy yet fun. They are very interactive. In traditional therapy, reinforcements like bubbles, light or moving toys, rhymes, movements are being used. In online therapy, we use virtual bubbles, GIFs, rhymes, music, animations are being shared. Since there's lots of visual and auditory stimuli, it keeps the child's attention going throughout the session. What if my child is not attentive for a longer duration? Any new platform of learning takes some time. Example, when the child goes to a new school, the child takes some time to get adjusted to the new school. Or when the child comes directly for the session, the child doesn't feel that secure initially and slowly the child gets used to the direct sessions. So same way, even virtual sessions will take some time. So with consistency and patience, we can definitely overcome that issue and the child can cooperate throughout the session. At Enliven Therapy Center, I usually recommend the therapist to be more flexible enough and we provide more frequent and short sessions. Also, we include lots of play in the sessions so that the child feel it is fun yet the child is progressing. Also, the number of activities included in the session decrease based on the child's ability to focus on a single task. Now, let's see some of the myths and misconceptions of online speech therapy. My child really does not need it at this point of time. It is better to be safe than sorry. So, early intervention is very crucial. I have given the link in the description box about the importance of early intervention. Please go through that. Online speech therapy won't keep my child's attention or child's engagement will be low using technology. Children, in fact, absolutely love technology. So you will find the difference once you start a proper intervention. Children cannot connect with the speech therapist through online mode or vice versa. definitely kids make connection with the speech pathologists through virtual mode too. And also the speech pathologist understand the family background of the child, and also the child feels so secure at home and comfortable, and the child can respond much better through online mode. I'll have to buy an expensive equipment. All you need is a computer or a laptop or a tab and a reliable internet connection. Online speech therapy is too new to be effective. Online speech therapy or teletherapy is been there for more than 20 years now. Researchers have proven the effectiveness, so definitely it is effective. Online speech therapy limits the materials the therapist uses. We have already discussed about this, that we use online apps, and even the toys a child can use from home, or therapist uses books, flashcards. There are tons of activities and tons of apps which we can use. So definitely the materials which we use is vast. Teletherapy adds unnecessary screen time to child's life. This active screen time lets the child work, play, communicate and socialize. So definitely it is a better option, and also it helps them to use their brain in new ways. So do not let these myths about online speech therapy or teletherapy stop your child from progressing. Now let's see some factors that make the online speech therapy ineffective. If the clinician is not experienced in handling teletherapy, then there might be chances that the teletherapy doesn't work. If clinician has not built a good rapport with the child, and vice versa, can impact the therapy outcome. If the parent does not cooperate well with the therapist in dealing with the child or following the clinician's instructions, if there is some frequent internet disruptions from a child's or clinician's end, it can affect the session outcome. If the child is unwell or cranky or sleepy, can definitely impact the session. So the timing has to be chosen according to clinicians and the child's convenience. If the environment where the child is or the clinician is too distractive, it will definitely affect the session. If the sessions are not frequent enough, or if the clinician and the child meet rare, then definitely it has a major impact on the child's progress. If the parent does not follow up with the activities or work with the child otherwise in helping him progress, definitely has a major impact. Sometimes the parent echoes everything the clinician says, thinking that the child might not understand, which makes the child too dependent on the parent. So let's give them some freedom, and that way we will know your child's level and give them space to improve. If the clinician is not flexible enough according to the child's mood, or does not have a quick decision making skill, it definitely has a major impact on the success of online speech therapy. Now, let's see some of the strategies for a successful online speech therapy session. First of all, know the child better. Build a good rapport with the child as therapist. Keep the child's passion in mind. Consider what the child likes off the screen. Example, ball, bubbles, cars, dolls, etc. Basically, just follow the child's passion and choose activities accordingly. So this will help during the initial sessions, and also you can use these as reinforcement. Then be flexible enough in terms of time and activities. So preparing more number of activities will be good, so that we as therapists can use them during sessions if at all the child is not cooperative for particular activity. Create consistent routine. Example, We may start with a hello song and end with a favorite game, and you include the goals in it. Giving a predictable structure can keep everyone coordinated and organized. Involve the parent, as they are the one who travels with the child, and parental coaching is very important. Remember to involve some motor activities if needed. Make use of all resources, not just the online resources. Just get as creative as you can. Explain the goals you are working to the parent before or during session. Remember to give some suggestions and ideas to parents so that they can follow up at home. Educate the importance of each session and how important to follow up at home. Generalizing the concept is very important. Be cheerful. Especially young kids need lot of reinforcement and encouragement. Do not take a back seat if you don't see a success in the first few sessions. It takes some time, as in traditional therapy. About Enliven Therapy Center, we are an interdisciplinary team of speech language pathologists, occupational therapists, and physios. Here we take online sessions as well as in person therapies. We believe that communication is an important milestone, and we also believe that if the child is treated before 5 years of age, it would be a life changing experience for the child and the parent. Parents play a very crucial role in this. So let's start thinking outside the box and see our child succeed. To know the basics of online speech therapy sessions, and if you would like to watch some of the demo sessions and other sessions which we have taken at our center, please click on the links below. You find the attachment there. If you have any doubts, please call us for a free consultation. We are there to help you out. Thank you.